Good morning, my beloved students. This is teacher Mustafa, and today we're going to have some genre. Okay, a new genre, actually. This new genre is called historical fiction. So, Bilal, I have to ask you a question. What do I mean by the word fiction? Is it real or not real? Bilal, oh, you have unmuted.
Yeah, I kind of did that because of chaos.
Okay, so Bilal, let me ask you something. Is fiction, is it something real or not real?
Depending on the type of fiction. If it's realistic fiction, then real. But if it's just historical fiction, then probably real.
No, I'm
Like,
asking about only the word fiction. The word fiction,
then that means it's not real.
it's not
Any
real.
other
Very
meaning
good.
though could be real.
Yes, if it's associated with another word, that means that it will give us another meaning. But I'm asking just about fiction, and you've perfectly said that fiction means it's not real. Mu'adh, let me tell you something now. Historical. If something is historical, that means that it happened in the past or it will happen in the future.
In the past.
In the past, very good. So Abdulaziz, if we combine those two meanings of historical and fiction, that means what?
Historical fiction.
Huh?
The historical fiction.
Yeah, historical fiction. Historical means something that happened in
the past.
Very good. And fiction, that means it's not. It is real or not real?
Not real.
Not real. Very good. So here, guys, we have the historical fiction, but here there is a contradiction. You know what's a contradiction? We have a problem here. Why? Because historical things are real things, right? Historical things are real things. And the fiction things are not real.
Yes.
Not real. So how come that we have something that is real, talking about something real, and something that is talking about something that is not real? I'll explain this dilemma for you. Historical means real things. So this story has real, sometimes it has real people. Sometimes it has real events, okay? But not all the events are real. Not all the events are real. Malik Al-Banna, may I ask you something?
What, Mr.? Hello.
Do you remember the informational texts?
Yeah.
The informational text has one important thing, that all of the information are what?
Are real.
Are real, very good. But the historical fiction, not all.
Not all real.
Not all the information is real, very good. This is the main difference between an informational text and a historical.
And the historical fiction.
Very good, very, very good. Great, guys, great. So we have the informational text that has lots and lots of facts and only facts, while the historical fiction has some facts, not all of them, but has some facts. It's based sometimes on real people and real setting. Okay, let's watch a video.
Okay. I'll close my mic.
Known as
I can't hear things.
It's me again. Today, we are going to talk about another genre that you may encounter, known as historical fiction. These books use history to tell the story. History is made up of past events that have happened. These stories can be from prehistoric up to more recent events. Now, here are some characteristics of historical fiction. The characters behave in realistic ways. All the characters may be fictional, but sometimes you read about a person who may have lived, but their actions and words are made up. For example, you might read about Thomas Jefferson, who lived over 200 years ago, but it could be a story about his children living in the White House. The setting is the most important part of historical fiction. The time is a real period in history, and the place is also real. What is fiction is the events. The characters must face a problem that could have been in that time period. For example, if a character needs to go home 200 years ago, he or she wouldn't travel in a car because automobiles had not been invented yet. Remember the words in realistic fiction? Well, in historical fiction, The words the characters say have to reflect the time period. For example, you would hear, "The lady doth protest too much," and also you would also hear, "Golly gee willikers." The characters would dress in clothing from that time period. And finally, the events or things that happen in the story are based on real events mixed up with fictional ones. But these events make sense to the times they take place. One example of a historical fiction book is Caddy Woodlawn. In the story, which takes place 200 years ago, Caddy's family travels in a covered wagon across the prairies to settle out west. This is something that truly happened back then, but not today. So, this genre, which uses history, is called historical fiction. Any questions?
Okay, guys. So this is it. This is the genre that uses history, and the events there are fictional, but the characters may be real, and also the setting has a real setting. So the characters are real, the setting is real, but the events are what? Answer me.
Fiction.
Fictional. Very good. Very good, guys. Great. Very good. So the characters are real, the setting is real, but the events are fictional. Very good, guys. Great. I need Muhammad Hussein. Can you please start reading?
Historical fiction, a story with real and made up characters that takes place during an historical event.
Historical event. Very good. Guys, also you have to note something. As the video mentioned, can you be like 400 years ago and use a bike? Or use a car? Or you must use a wagon and a horse? 400 years ago. Tell me.
Wagon.
Wagon and a horse. Very good. So if there's a story, a historical fiction story, and they told you like 500 years ago, people used cars with motors and they used petrol, would you believe them?
No.
Would that be historical fiction?
No, it's not.
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
Great, great, great. Muhammad Magdi, I need you to start reading, please.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
What is a historical fiction? It's a story that takes place in the past. It is a form from fiction, not true. It is based on historical events. Some characters may be actual people, but from history, the story is fiction.
Yes.
Historical fiction tells made up stories based on real people, places, or events from the past.
Yes, from the past. This is something very important. It's from the past. It's from the past. The historical fiction is from the past. From the past. Very good, guys. Very good. So we have here Yusuf Yusri. I need you, please.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Abdurrahman.
Abdurrahman, yes, what's your question?
If it is historical fiction and not in the past, it will be a wrong story?
Yes, historical fiction must be in the past. Must be in the past, okay?
Okay.
Yusuf Yusri.
Hello, Mr. Can
Hello.
write a historical
please
fiction,
read?
but stuff happened yesterday. Can I do that?
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense though.
Darn.
Okay, Yusuf,
Okay, Miss. Hello.
start reading, please.
What are the elements of historical fiction?
First thing is,
Characters.
yes,
Characters. They are people who do action in stories. Sometimes characters in historical fiction are based on
Are
real people.
based.
Sometimes they are made up.
Very good. So sometimes they're real people, and sometimes they are
Yes.
made up characters. And what about the setting, Yusuf?
The setting, it is where
And when a story takes place, setting is important in historical fiction. These stories happen in real place or real time period.
Very good. This happens in real time periods.
Yes.
Very good. And real places. Very good. Allow me to choose Adham Salah.
Thanks, Mr. Boy.
Bye-bye, Yusuf. Adham Salah.
Yeah, Mr.
Can you please complete reading? What are?
What are the elements of historical fiction? Plot, realistic plot that mix facts with fiction. Plot inspired by real historical events.
Yes, this word we studied it, remember?
Chronological,
Very good.
chronological, or time order structure.
Time order
Purpose,
structure. Very good.
purpose to entertain or to inform.
Very good. And its purpose is to entertain or to inform. So here, for example, if we take a plot of building the pyramids, it's a real historical event, right? But we can
Yeah.
say that what? That the um uh, aliens built the pyramids back like 1700 years ago or like 7,000 years ago. We can say that. So it will be a historical fiction because it's made up. There are facts in it that the pyramids were built, but of course it was made up that the aliens built it. Okay. Muhammad Walid.
Hello.
For the last time, revise with us. What's a historical fiction?
The fictional story with real and invented characters that takes place during a historical time.
Historical
History.
time. Very good.
Mister, I have question.
Yes. What is your question, Muhammad?
Why in the fun session in Sarah's day you must record it and watch it?
No, no,
If
no.
we didn't,
We will not talk about this now. Just let's finish first, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So,
so
Mu'adh, what's your question?
This isn't about the topic, but why is there a class code up there?
Because I have class point. Never mind about it, okay? So here, guys,
Okay.
just here. Take 2 minutes to read the following paragraph and then answer the 2 questions, okay? Take 2 minutes. Please be muted, everyone. Now start reading the paragraph and then I will ask you to describe the setting and the characters, and then we will go for the author's purpose. But just first, you have 2 minutes to read the passage and answer question number 1. Use the chat box to send your answers to me. Okay, use the chat box, please, to send me the answers. We need the setting and the characters. The setting and the characters. Guys, the setting has 2 places. What and what?
Place and time.
Very good. So make sure you mention both. Make sure you mention both. Okay, and write all your answer together. Don't send me just one word and then, no, just write all your answer together.
I said mine, so time.
Bilal. Great, your answers are great. Great. Okay, guys, great.
Mister, I sent you my answer. Is it
Yes,
right?
yes, I can see your answers. Your answers are great, by the
Okay.
way. Your
Thanks.
answers are great. All of your answers, everyone's answer is great, really.
okay. I am Yaza.
Yes, everyone's answer is great. I can see them all here. You can't see them, I can see them.
Teacher,
Okay, Rakan,
you'll-
what do you think? Well, what is the setting of the story, Rakan?
yes, hello, mister.
Hello, Rakan. What is the setting of the story?
In summer,
Summer, very good.
and also,
Khattab, can you help us?
yes, hello.
Hello, Khattab.
Yes,
What is the setting? Yes.
1930.
Very good. So 100,
The time.
the 1930s in the summer. Very good.
Fast.
This is our setting, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
This is
didn't
this is only the what?
The setting.
Just one part of the setting, because the setting has the what and the what?
Time and when.
Time and
Where.
where. Very. Where is where? Where is he?
Crops.
Crops. Are you sure? Where is he? Huh? Khattab, can you help us with that?
Yes.
Where is he?
Wait.
Where's the place? In the
The place?
what?
Wait. Is in the beach.
Beach.
Wait, no.
Are you sure? Where do you plant? Where do you
Me.
plant?
Farm.
Farm.
Farms.
Very good. So farm, but here it's called field. Here it's called field. Very good. Now, who is our character?
Bob.
Bob. Great, guys. Great. So we now know the setting, 1930s, summer. The setting also is the field. And our character is Bob. Now have 1 minute to think about the author's purpose. Is it to inform or to entertain?
Inform.
Yes, I am giving you a choice. Inform or entertain?
Inform.
No. Write it down.
Entertain.
Write it down in the chat box, please. Great. Your answers are all great. Muhammad Ahmed, what do you think the purpose is?
It's maybe entertain.
Entertain. Why do you think that? It is
Because
to entertain, and it can also work as to inform. Okay, it can work as both. Great. It can work as both. Okay. So here, this is the point of view. This is our second session. Okay. Let's postpone it. Oh, we still have 10 minutes, so no worries. Let's start with it. Okay, so the point of view is something. Let me just watch a video, then we will talk about it. But before we watch a video, let's here talk about the historical fiction from the book, to read it and to know what is it about. Kareem?
Page what?
Kareem, page 86. I
Hello,
believe.
mister. Hello, mister.
Yes, 86. Can you please
There's
start reading,
something
Kareem?
wrong, mister, and I'm on my sound.
I can't hear you now.
Mister.
Kindly start
Can you hear
reading.
me, mister? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, oh well. Historical fiction. Historical fiction tells a
Mister, in which book?
based on real people, places, or
My
events
view,
from
page 86. I will send it in the chat.
characters are people who do actions in stories. Sometimes characters in historical fiction are based on real people. Sometimes they are made up. Setting is where and when a story takes place. Setting is important in historical fiction. These stories happen in real places or real time periods.
They're in real places and real time periods. Now, Hamza Ahmed, I need to ask you something. Hamza Ahmed.
So,
Hello, Hamza. How are you?
I'm fine.
Now, can you please tell me how is a historical fiction different from the informational texts?
Historical fiction includes a fact
No,
about
we
real.
don't read. Just tell me. I'm just telling you. How historical fiction is similar to the other one. What is it? To the informational text.
The two are giving us information.
Very good. The two contain facts and can give us information. Very good. How are they different now?
The informational text, it's all real, but the
Historical fiction.
Historical fiction can have some not real details.
Very good, Hamza. Great. Very good. As Hamza said, the historical fiction, not everything is true in there, but the informational text is true 100%. 100% correct. Thank you very much, Hamza. Great, great, great. Okay. Here, let's go. We have page, yes. Here, Hamza Akram. Hamza Akram.
Hi, teacher.
Can we read the historical fiction anchor chart?
Okay.
Okay, who?
Fictional characters, some characters may be based on real people.
Very good.
What? Realistic plot that mixes fact with fiction. Plot inspired by real historical events, chronological or time order structure.
Very good.
Where? A place that actually exists. Setting supported by facts.
Very good.
One, the past, a specific and historically significant time period.
Yes, and why?
To entertain and to inform.
And to inform. Very good. This is real big. To entertain and to inform.
So, teacher,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
So, historical fiction is like real, but with like fictional things, like fictional characters?
Well, you know, the characters here may be fictional and may be real or based on real people. Got it? But the events, okay, are fiction. The events are fiction. It might have some realistic things, but mainly it's
Fiction.
Yes. And they can be inspired by real historical events. So for example, if I say the war between the US and the UK, this is a real historical event, right?
Yes.
But I can write, you know, fictional events about it. So I will say that the US were dressing in green and the UK were dressing in blue, and they fought for over 90 years.
Oh, so
Got it?
so you can't say a real place with fictional facts, but you need to say a real place with real facts.
Yes, you have. Yes, very good. The setting is mainly real. The setting is mainly real. As you can see here, where is the setting? Where and when? Both are the what? Both are the setting, right?
Yeah, yes. Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Bye.
So, thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, sure. What's your question?
In the weekly plan, they say that in
Yeah.
tomorrow we
Don't
have,
mind about the weekly plan right now. Don't mind about it right now. Okay.
okay, because I'm asking about the dictation.
Don't worry about it. Okay. So
It will not be tomorrow?
I hope you guys have understood the historical fiction anchor chart. This is very important. Okay. As you can see, this is here, right here is the setting, here is the characters, okay, and here is the plot, and here is the author's purpose. Let's, if we are going to write them, just allow me. So here we have the characters, okay, here we have the setting, here we have the author's purpose. Just allow me. Yes, here we have the author's purpose, the setting is where and when, the characters are who, and the plot is about what. Here it is the plot. Okay, this sums it a bit. Okay, and I hope you've understood it, and I hope you all do great. Thank you for this amazing period. I'll meet you again after the break. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.